Hello everybody. Thank you for coming out for seeing us today. We are going to make meatballs. Why? Because our book that we're dealing with today is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. We're going to make some meatballs and we're going to make some tomato sauce. I have a special guest with me today that's going to help me out.
Hello, I am Caleb Welch in 5th grade at Ben Milam Elementary.
Okay. So we're going to take you through the process of making the meatballs. We're going to talk a little bit about the book and we are going to add.
Sir?
So we're going to start off by coming over here to the cooktop. I have a pot and I have some oil going. I want my oil to get nice and warm before I start adding the other ingredients. Right? I have other ingredients that are going to go in here. They are going to be, what are our ingredients that we have?
Onions, salt and pepper, thyme, bay leaf, minced garlic, milk, breadcrumbs, and tomato sauce.
And tomato sauce. Right? The milk and breadcrumbs we're going to use for our meatballs. Right?
Yeah.
So let's get the lid off of our onions because we're about to go in with our onions.
Okay.
Right? So let's get our onions together. All right. We're going to put that in there. Okay. Did you hear that sizzle? That's a good sizzle. That's a good noise. Whenever you're cooking, that's what you want to hear.
I like the smell of onions.
I love the smell of onions. It makes me very, very happy. All right, let's get that going. And we want to let that sit for a little bit, right? Because right now it just smells like raw onion. In a little bit, it's going to smell delicious.
Yep.
I want these onions to kind of sweat a little bit. They're going to get a little translucent. Do you cook a lot at home?
Yeah.
What do you cook at home?
Eggs.
Eggs.
I have cooked. What else? I've cooked chalupas before.
Chalupas.
And tacos, spinach cheese
Have you ever made
tacos.
meatballs?
No.
No, but you like meatballs.
Right, but I've made spaghetti, just
You
the
made
spaghetti.
Okay.
You boil the spaghetti, you put it in there, and then you strain it,
That's right.
and you got good
So-
spaghetti.
We're gonna do that too, right? But we're just gonna add a little bit extra. We're gonna add some protein.
The smell of onions makes me really happy that I start tearing.
I agree with you, all right? So now that we have our onions, right? They're nice and translucent. Some of the moisture has started to come out of them. So now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients, right?
Sure.
What are we gonna add next?
Salt and pepper.
All right, throw the salt and pepper in there. Bam. What else?
Our bay leaf and our thyme.
All right, let's get the bay leaf and thyme in there. All right. All right. Bay leaf and thyme are going to give us a nice flavor. We're actually going to use the onions in here to help absorb some of that flavor and help transfer it throughout our sauce.
Do I put the garlic right
Let's
now?
hold on a little bit because our garlic, a whole lot of flavor. It's really, really good, but it has a tendency to burn fairly quickly.
Oh,
So we want to wait a little bit until it's ready to go. All right, let's gonna add our garlic in there. Let me use this because sometimes it sticks to the bottom. All right, so scoop it out. And once we get our garlic in there, we're just gonna go maybe about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go in there with our tomato sauce. So let's get the tomato sauce ready.
okay.
And
Tomato.
that will help us slow down the cooking process just to make sure that our garlic doesn't burn.
Tomato,
Right.
tomato, potato,
Let me know
potato.
when you smell the garlic. Taking deep breaths? Now? All
Garlic.
right, tomato sauce time. All right, carefully pour it in there so you don't burn yourself. All right,
I got some on my gloves.
got some on your gloves. Right? Sometimes in the kitchen you get a little messy. All right,
Okay.
so we got that going. All right. So this is going to be the beginning of our sauce. Right? Why did I want to get this done nice and early? Because this is what's going to take the longest time.
Yes.
Right? It's going to come together. We're going to let it sit here in the back for a little bit. It's going to cook a little. The tomatoes are actually going to get sweet. Right? The onions are actually going to get a little sweet. And then we are going
Tomato sauce.
to tomato sauce. That is correct. Okay? So once we get it where we want it right here, right, we're going to let it come up to a simmer, which is just about there. We're starting to get a couple little bubbles in there. And then we're going to bring it down. It's going to cook low and slow. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yep.
When did you hear that before?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
My grandpa likes to cook Oh, that's another thing I do. I cook chicken and sausage
You
in the
cook
barbecue
chicken and
pit.
it's awesome.
Yes, in the barbecue pit. I put it in there. I check on it.
Okay, so now we have our tomato sauce going. So now we're just gonna sit here and wait for our tomato sauce. And at that point, we are gonna start on our meatballs. So we're gonna combine our breadcrumbs and our milk.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get that done for me. Use a little fork and kind of mix them up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine my pork and beef. And then what else is gonna go in here?
The parmesan, the onions,
Parmesan,
minced garlic, the onions,
what else? Minced garlic, parsley.
parsley.
Right.
is-
That's garlic.
Yeah.
You're just faster than me. So I think that's up to you.
And herbs.
So, we got our parsley, and then we're gonna have our egg.
Yeah, beat the eggs.
You gonna put those breadcrumbs are nice and mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's take it in the pan.
I don't think there's enough milk.
Hold that.
I don't think there was enough milk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get that mixed up, and let's get it in here with the meat.
Okay.
That in there, and here are our eggs.
Okay, and we mix it with the
You
hand.
got your scooper ready? Correct.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna mix it with my hands, and then I'm gonna push it in your
Okay.
You scoop, and I'm gonna shake. Is that a plan?
Yep.
All right.
Like how things are supposed to work.
That's right.
Teamwork.
Somebody said teamwork makes the dream work. Have you ever heard that before?
Yes.
That's beautiful. So did you like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yes.
You did? What was
Wait.
your favorite part?
Of the book,
Yes.
when there was a pancake that covered the school,
Pancake that covered the they had to shut it down, right?
and then they flooded this town with syrup.
They flooded the town with syrup.
Yes.
Imagination is a crazy thing, right?
Yeah, chew and swallow. That's crazy.
Let me get my hand washed. And let me get a new glove. And we are going to. You're starting to. Hold on. Let's stop quick because I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on this pan.
Oh, wait. So do I just?
No, that's fine. I'm gonna pick it up and just don't put any water. Just I want to make sure my hands washed and get a new glove before I add a little bit of oil. Add a little bit of oil. Rub it in here. Nice. All right. Now let's start scooping.
Where are we adding the oil?
We're adding the oil. It's going to help us give it a little more color to the ground beef, and it's also going to make sure that it don't stick.
Oh, cool. And brown.
Right? You like cooking a lot?
Mhm. You have to make the noise or it won't work.
You know what? That's what I always tell my students, but for some reason they don't listen to me. They think I'm being silly.
That's just wrong.
And I said, well, why can't I be both? Why can't I
Yeah.
be right and silly?
It has.
Just like the book. Wasn't the book silly?
Yeah, but then it could also be
Started
great
off with Grandpa
being silly.
hitting somebody with a pancake.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, you know what? Let's talk about our imagination. Do you use your imagination a lot?
Yep.
What do you use it for?
Drawing. I don't read picture books. I read chapter books.
Okay.
So I use my imagination for that.
So you use your imagination.
Yes, for
Pretty
that.
cool. I'm the opposite. I like reading picture books.
Really? Whoa,
Pictures are cool.
they are.
In culinary, we use our imagination quite a bit as well. We use our
The way to
imagination
come up with new
to come up with
recipes.
menus, to come up with recipes, to plate our food, to think about new flavor combinations, all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of things that you want to use your imagination.
I like culinary. I like cooking.
You like cooking?
Yeah.
What do you like to cook the most?
Eggs.
Eggs? You like
Yes.
to cook eggs the most? How do you make them?
I first heat up the pan to 7 on my oven, and then I add in the butter, and then once I do that, I get my eggs and my salt, pepper,
Okay.
and milk is optional. Sometimes I use milk, sometimes I don't. And then I whisk them. No, don't whisk them. I beat them together, the four,
Okay.
and then I put them in the pan. And sometimes you make an omelet. Sometimes I scramble them. I like when they're big, fluffy pieces. I don't like when people make them like little pieces. And like how my mom makes them.
How your mom makes them?
Mhm.
You like how she makes them?
Yeah.
That's a good answer. She might be watching. Remember the right answer?
Yeah.
Promise. You gonna do one more on there?
Yeah, like one or two more. These aren't going to be the perfect meatballs, but they're going to be the good meatballs.
Right. The meatball that's in front of you, that's the perfect meatball. Right?
But there's multiple in front of you. Then they're all perfect?
Well, then you're just in a good place. Right? Let's get it on there. We'll have a little tiny one. It might get a little too
It's the
colorful.
baby one.
Let's get it tested.
Yeah, that would be the taste tester one.
Right.
Oh, it's the bite-sized one. Oh,
Why
baby.
not you?
Those are.
Oh, okay. I think I need to.
Those are
I
the
need
two
to
biters.
my bite.
Those are the two biters.
So,
Yeah.
we got a little olive oil. Let's get our hands washed. And then we're going to come back and finish everything up.
Yeah.
Dry fry. And then we're going to go get it in the oven. We're going to do a nice hot oven. It's going to go in there for 8-ish, 10 minutes.
Right.
When it's a nice golden color.
No,
And we want it to just barely cook through. We're going to finish our sauce. We're going to finish our meatballs in the sauce, so we kind of get a little more flavor. And we're also going to cook a little bit of pasta. This right here is going to be some rigatoni. And that rigatoni
yeah.
is going to boil. So I'm going to head over to the cooktop right now. As soon as I get it slow on.
I had to come late. I was doing my taxes.
Gloves are a little tough to put on.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that my pasta water is boiling.
It is
Keep an
boiling.
eye on my sauce. My sauce looks wonderful.
It's a rolling boil.
That's a rolling boil. It's going to get there right now. Look at that. See how it's going to start rolling?
Yeah.
You see that? Pasta goes in the water.
Okay.
Ever made pasta at home?
Yes.
Yes.
I have made the spaghetti while my mom has done the sauce.
You make the spaghetti, your mom does the sauce.
I boil it and then I put the spaghetti in there and then I strain it.
Now you're going to be able to tell your mom, you know what? I'll do the sauce.
Yeah.
Right? A little super easy to
With my
make.
friend Ruben. And I will also do the meatballs.
We got this ready to go.
I
We got
haven't-
our sauce looking beautiful.
I've
What do you
never
think?
done homemade meatballs. I
You've
usually
never done
just
homemade meatballs.
do meat sauce, which is like the meat inside the sauce. It's not a ball of meat.
That's all right. We're going to go about 8 or 10 minutes
Yep.
for our
Meatballs.
pasta to be cooked. Right? We're going to put that over the table. And
We're going to talk about the book.
yeah, let's talk about the book a little bit. What's the book about?
I'll give you a summary. So it starts off with the grandpa. He's flipping pancakes, and he flips it on Henry's head. And then they eat the pancakes, and at night, Grandpa tells them a story. And the story is about a city called Chew and Swallow. And so they don't have supermarkets or anything. And and it rains food 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And everything's different, and they're all different foods for all different times of the day. Like for breakfast, you could get eggs, bacon, and sausage, and then for lunch you could get a T-bone steak. You could get and then for dinner you could get like spaghetti and meatballs with, and then like a dessert, and then it happens different days. So like you could have eggs, toast, bacon, one day for breakfast, and the other day it could be like bean and cheese tacos for the other day.
And then everything went crazy, right?
And then the store was producing bigger food and larger, to where one point a pancake engulfed the school and the school, and the city was flooded with syrup. And so the cleanup crew who cleans up the food and feeds it to like the dogs and cats just quit because there's too much. So then they moved away, and they used the large big pieces of bread, and they're all stale, and they used them to build houses. And it was weird for them because then they had to get food from supermarkets. So yeah, and then there's meter. Okay. Yep.
What do I have
Yes,
here on the
sir.
cutting board? What are those herbs?
This
Yes.
is parsley, this is basil, and this is oregano.
Look at that.
I
Do me
like,
a favor,
I know
and
my
you
favorites.
get the leaves off.
Okay,
So we get that chopped up, and that's gonna go into our sauce.
this is how you do it, people.
Try to finish everything
This
up.
is how you just go like that.
Good to go.
Almost.
So we kind of get everything ready to go, just ready to chop up.
I at least keep
As far as the
not
stems,
coming
we
off.
get rid of them. Those aren't as tasty as the rest.
Now it works. Didn't work before.
I use my imagination
This is
all the
very
time. How about you?
delicate work. Yeah, I use my imagination too. I like baking better than cooking. I use my imagination of how to style cakes and stuff.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a nuclear engineer.
You think you're going to have to use your imagination for that?
Yep.
Why?
Because you have to engineer and build things
You have
using
to- you
nuclear
have to-
power.
You have to use your brain to problem solve, right?
And problem solve, like which uranium is better for burning than other uranium. Like how we use uranium 203 to burn in reactors, and we used to use uranium 93, which was
All
bad.
done really nice. I'm going to give them a little turn just to make sure they get nice and colored all the way around. And let them go for like another minute.
Yeah, like a minute or two. You can smell them from here. They smell really good.
Okay, so
Oh, we need to chop these. Can
we're
I?
going to wait until the very last minute.
Oh, yeah,
We're gonna
'cause,
put the meatballs in here. We're
We
going to let it cook for a few minutes, right? Just so the flavor of the meat can go into the meatballs, and the flavor of the meatballs can go into the sauce.
yeah, and we don't do it because then they'll get all brown and stuff.
Yes.
If we
yes.
pre-do
We want it to look nice and pretty. Right? We got all our stuff organized, right? So now everything should work pretty uniform. We got our pasta, maybe about 5 minutes away.
Huh?
We're in a good place.
Yeah.
So we got this right here.
Yeah, the pasta is called rigatoni,
Right.
and it's dry pasta, so it has to cook longer than other pastas.
It's dried pasta, so it's usually going to take about 10 minutes.
Yep.
So that's what we're going to do. Right? Sauce looks beautiful. Water is boiling.
And if you guys want, you can also do this at home with this tutorial video. Kind of, sort of, thingamabob. You don't have to have this
You
thing.
can cook like a family, right? This is you like cooking?
Yep.
You don't cook by yourself, do you?
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do?
Uh-huh.
Who do you cook with mom?
My mom or by myself. Or like when I get home from school and mom's at work, I make myself like eggs or warm myself up some food.
What kind of eggs? Omelet?
No.
What kind of eggs?
Scrambled.
Scrambled.
But not into little pieces, into a big giant fluffy one.
Okay.
I've tried making an omelet, I just can't get it to flip. Like fold on itself. But then when I don't want to make an omelet, it folds on itself. Which is weird. I like bacon bits in my omelet. Just a tad bit longer.
We look at our pasta.
Do we turn the heating off?
Oh no.
So the carryover heat.
Everything's gonna work out pretty much uniformly. Everything's gonna be done almost at the same time. Pretty cool.
Don't we let? We're not gonna turn it off and let the carryover heat it up, or no?
For what?
Like a minute or two?
For no. We're gonna cut off the pasta when we start adding the
Oh. Yep. Yes, sir, Repo. I can't wait for these meatballs to come out. Fifth.
Fifth grade. Now, what do you do in fifth grade? What's your favorite
Math.
subject? Let's start off with that.
My favorite subject is math.
Your favorite subject is math?
Yep.
How is that possible?
Cause I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
I don't either.
I like. Hmm.
I'm a fan of math too.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm good at math, and I'm not so good at reading. Oh, that's good. I just want
That
to
looks
take a
wonderful,
bite
right?
out of one.
Let's see if we can get a close up on there.
Mm. Oh. Yeah, that's good. That's
We're
good,
gonna get
guys.
these into the tomato sauce.
Let's go. Oh, do you want me to set out the plates already?
No, let's hold off a little bit. We're gonna let this cook a bit.
Zoom out.
Everything's going into the pool, even our little tiny one.
Yeah. He needs. Wait, he needs to be in the kiddie pool. Oh
Oh
no.
no, he's gonna go in the pool with the grown-ups.
Yeah, because he knows how to swim. Oh, don't we use this literally just?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, did I just touch my mic? I accidentally touched my mic.
So we got our meatballs going in. Look at that. They're nice and golden. They're gonna have a whole lot of flavor. What I'm gonna want you to do right now is I'm gonna want you to stir them. Okay?
Yes, sir. Stir them in there. Oh,
Yes.
where you go like
you want to stir
and
them
then
very
just
gently. Just our time when we make them nice and soft.
nice and tender.
That's right.
Oh, oh
Go underneath and stir them. And meanwhile, I'm gonna check on our pasta.
no, this is hard.
Hmm?
This is hard
It is hard.
because it's a rubber spatula.
Right?
And
Try
just
to scoop it
bends.
underneath. There you go. Try to scoop underneath, and then just bring it over and kind of just roll it over.
I never made meatballs.
You never.
This is
you
a
can't say
first.
that. You made meatballs right now.
Oh yeah.
You can say this is the first time we made meatballs.
Yeah.
That's right. So there we go. We can just let them sit there for a little bit. Let them become friends with the sauce.
Yeah.
And
Let
I'm
them
gonna
come.
cut the heat
Best
off.
friends. Bestest of the friends.
On my pasta,
Do you want me to start chopping the
pasta's
herbs?
gonna go into the bowl.
Yes, sir. You want to
We're
start
gonna let this
chopping
cool.
herbs? Yeah, you don't want water in there. Water's not good.
That's right.
As you can tell, it's pretty hot. The steam's hot. Ah!
Sometimes
Ah! Jazz
take
hands.
the pasta out of the water and it dries up, it might stick. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of that tomato sauce and I'm gonna get it in. Make sure I get every last bit of these noodles. There we go. We're gonna let that go. And we're gonna grab a little bit of,
That's a lot of noodles.
That is. Aren't you hungry?
Yep.
I'm hungry too.
I'm really hungry.
I'm gonna get a little bit of this tomato sauce, just to kind of stir
And then
it up.
we will see how good it is. We will tell all of you guys how good it is.
That's right. They're gonna be so jealous.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I just lost the noodle. That's all right. It happens. Okay. So now we're gonna come back over here to the table.
Huh?
Letting our pasta cool down a little bit.
No, you lost the noodle.
We got our herbs ready to get chopped
Can
because
I
our sauce is just about ready.
Can I try
So I'm
cutting
gonna
up?
give it a quick little chop right here. I'm gonna chop this up. This is not super sharp, so I want to make sure.
Yeah,
it's nice
super
and safe.
sharp and dark.
So we got our oregano done.
Oh yeah, you can smell the oregano.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they can smell the oregano from the camera.
Oh, can't wait till you get smell-o-vision. That'll be so awesome.
Yeah, you can see the smells.
So we're gonna get this nice and chopped up. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, they're just mimicking the popping of popcorn.
There we
I
go.
like popcorn.
Nice and chopped up.
I wonder
Now
what
we
it
got
tastes.
What do you wonder?
I wonder what it would taste like if you were to eat popcorn, like buttery popcorn and meatballs.
Buttery popcorn and meatballs. You see? There you go again, using your creativity.
Yep.
All right. Let me get this chopped up, nice and quick and nice and easy. You starting to get hungry?
Yep.
Me
I just want to eat it. I can smell like the basil and stuff.
I can too. Everything's good to go. Oh, that smells really, really nice. I'm gonna get everything here in this bowl.
There's the camera.
There you go.
I like popcorn.
At the very end, I'm gonna have you hold on to that, and we're gonna go over and add into our sauce.
Yep. Do I do that right now?
We're gonna go back over here and get that there into our sauce. All right.
That looks
And then
like.
we're
Oh
going
wait,
to-
there's
what does
just
it look like?
some more sauce.
Oh yes, we gotta get all of that flavor, right?
Yeah, it's good flavoring.
I'm gonna cut the heat because I don't need it anymore.
I'm gonna go put this back over here.
I'm gonna give it one last toss. Just to make sure that
Toss.
those herbs kind of flavor everything nice. Okay. So now we're gonna head back to the table.
Yeah, let's go back.
Back to the table. Let's get this out of the way.
Yep. Is this thing hot?
Can you tell it's hot?
I touched it. Yep, it's hot. I can concur that it is hot.
You can confirm that it is hot.
Yes, you need a professional to make sure it's hot.
We got our sauce ready to go. We got our meatballs ready to go.
Yep.
So now it's time to plate.
Woo.
Right? So we got our
Side
plates
to
right
the
here.
left. Side to the right. This goes. Yeah. Just give me a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I want to try it.
You're gonna get just a little bit. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna be greedy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get all of that.
I'm gonna get a bunch. Is that enough?
Yep.
Alright.
I chose for you.
So we'll do that. Okay. A little bit of sauce.
Yep.
A little bit of sauce, and then the baby meatball.
Wait, why do I get the baby?
What do you mean, why do you get? Because I don't want that little tiny thing. That's not gonna do nothing for me. All right.
What?
A little
Wait.
bit of sauce for me.
Yeah,
You don't want meatballs, right?
I do.
Oh,
I
you
want
do?
some.
Oh, okay.
I only like one or I only want like one or two.
You just want like one or two.
Yep. Good meatballs. Every meatball's good if you make it.
Grab yourself
Gotta get these tongs. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So that's good.
You need those two?
hmm
Now let's see, how many do I want?
I got like 2.5 if you
You got
count
two
the
and a
baby.
half?
Yeah, because if you count the baby, it's like a half.
The baby?
Yep.
I want a big old pie.
Yeah.
How many people can I look? Let's do that.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's not even
Slide to the right.
How does it look?
Slide. It looks good.
How does it smell?
It smells good. Yep.
Now
Yep.
what's left to do?
Eat.
Now let's eat. So now let's taste it.
The best part.
I'm gonna do a little bit of this. I put way too much on this plate. I'll put a little bit of that meatball. I'll get a little bit of pasta, a little bit of sauce. What do we think?
It's good.
It's good? Is it too hot? Even for your tongue?
Mm-mm.
You know what? I agree.
Mhm.
Was it difficult to make?
No.
Super easy.
Mhm. You guys can do it too.
We made sauce. We made meatballs. Talk about fantastic food.
Mhm.
What else is left? The math, right?
Say goodbye.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Jazz
We
hands.
appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed our